Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday the 13th. What better time to do messages from Spirit? So, you know the routine if you've been here before. All you need to do is choose card number one, two, or three. Follow your intuition. As I hold the card up, does it resonate to you? And don't worry, I'll show them one more time before I reveal what the messages are. Then at the end, I put all three cards together and get a group message for the upcoming week. And please remember, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button so that you're notified of any videos that come on my channel. For those of you on Facebook, thank you so much for joining me here. And I do hope that these messages bring you some inspiration, some empowerment, some encouragement for the upcoming week. All right, here we go. I have to admit I'm a couple minutes late this morning coming on. I got sidetracked. I put out some old carrots last night, and this morning there's a couple big fluffy bunnies out there having their breakfast. I find it cute now, but I probably will be discouraged when they eat all my garden off this summer. Anyway, it's nice to see them. All right, I'm going to stop when I feel intuitively that I should for card number one. And here we go for card number two. And finally, drum roll please, card number three. All right, so I hold them up one more time. Card one, how does that feel to you? Don't overthink it. Card number two, and card number three. And remember, sometimes when you hear the message as it's presented to you right now, you might think, oh, I don't know how that associates with me. But remember, this is for the upcoming week. So you may not have come into the situation yet that you need that message for. So just remember it, tuck it away in the back of your mind, write it down, and see how it is. Card number one, your message is the mother energy, and it's about giving. And that's part of the mother energy. She's about nurturing, birth and rebirth, creating rather, and about giving. So this week coming up, you are going to have an opportunity to give of yourself, to give of your time, to give of your resources, whether that's financial, although I feel it's more of your knowledge and your volunteering to help someone or a group. But I feel that this is almost more of a one-on-one or a small group that you're joining with to help someone or an organization. Think about those things that you're passionate about. There are opportunities that are coming up for you to be able to contribute in a loving and kind way. And when we talk about the mother energy and her giving, it's given from a place of compassion and kindness. It's not from a place where I'm going to do this and in that way I'm going to get XYZ back. I'm doing it with the intent of getting something for me out of it. This isn't what this giving is about. This is a giving where you're just honestly giving from the heart, no expectation, but then realizing though that the energy you put out will come back to you in time. So it might not be from that place, from that person. So just give freely to help someone is what you're doing, or a cause. So when that phone rings and asks for you to volunteer, if it's something that resonates with you, don't be afraid to step into that. It could be something that you've been waiting for. Maybe you've been feeling there's an emptiness in your life right now and you want to fill it somehow, but you're not sure how. And it could be, again, through these volunteering, through this, just even with a friend, where you can give of your time to give them a hand with something, to hold space and listen to them. So for those that chose card number 1, this week is about giving. Card number 2, you have the crone who understands that everything comes around, and she also understands about magic. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to get your magic wand out and your tall black hat or anything like that. This is more about seeing the magic in circumstances and people around you, how things come together when they're meant to, how just honoring. I'm getting here that there's some of you that have not been taking the time just to simply look at the sunrise and the sunset. There is magic everywhere, even in those times that seem very troubled and scary at times. Remember, that's our fear taking over if we get scared about things. But open your eyes to the magic that's around you. We're in the time of year where really there is a lot. Springtime is here, even though we may get some more snow yet before this month is over, maybe before this week is over. But right now, the sky is beautiful, the air is fresh, depending where you live, a lot of the snow is gone, there's green grass and flowers sprouting up if you look for it. That's the magic of this time of year. There's magic in people. Be observant to what some people are doing just in their everyday life. The fact that they're able to be out and about. Children are magical. I feel that there are some of you listening here that do have children in your life, and you maybe have been going through a rough time with one or two of them. But just sit back and give thanks and look at the magic that they hold within them, remembering that each one of them is individual. They may not be doing things the way you would, but how are they doing it? How are they making that magic happen? So it's having eyes open, heart open to experience the magic in the world around you. Card number 3 is also the mother. Now she's about partnership. Sometimes that's hard for the mother because she's the nurturing one, the one who has the creative ideas and knows how to bring things to birth, all of those sorts of things. And she may forget once in a while that it's okay to have someone else on board with you. Partnership could mean your life partner, your spouse, but it also means in partnership with someone else or another group. So I feel as though this applies to a few of you watching, that you're struggling with something right now that you've been working on yourself, and your ego has gotten in the way, let's face it, and you have been putting off reaching out to have someone else help you. This week is the week. Let your ego go, accept help, a partnership in a project, an idea, anything that's going on with you right now. Sometimes that's just picking up the phone and being okay to go talk with a friend. Especially if you've been the one that people always come to talk to kind of lay their burdens on your doorstep. That's fine that you're a caregiver, but caregivers need to have partners too, someone they can talk to. Even so, that's when I have a lot of people come to me for coaching because they're the caregivers, but they don't want to unburden on the people that so often come to them. So they come to somebody like myself who's a coach that will provide sacred space and listen to them objectively. So this is a week to let go of ego, to allow partnership, and it's very important to you to have that. All right. So those are the 3. So what does it all mean when we put it together? Well, actually, it's quite a good message that does combine all those 3 messages. If you remember, the very first one was about giving. And then we have magic. And then we have partnership. This would look to me as though this is a week coming up where an opportunity to give of yourself, whether it's your time, your knowledge, your resources that you have, but to make the magic work, to make this idea come to realization, partnering with someone else or another group is what will make it happen. You don't need to do it alone. Don't be afraid to meet up with your group, plan, organize, and do. The magic will happen. Actually, you'll see it better when you are with the group, when all the ideas come together. It's like you know what you want, but you seem to be struggling on getting it there. So when you come together with one or more other people, then these ideas come together, and that is when the magic happens. You think, aha, it's like aha moments. This is how we can make success of this event we're planning. This is how we can solve a problem I've been going through. It's not so big after all because you've got someone else to talk to and someone who can help you with a solution. So be open this week to work with other people, to give from the heart, and you'll be amazed at the magic that comes about for you. Thank you very much for listening today. Enjoy this day. It looks right now pretty nice out there. And again, if you're on YouTube, don't be afraid to subscribe. If you're there watching on Facebook, I'd love to hear from you. If you ever want a private reading, I am available online, or if you're in the village of Marmora, you can come to my home. But the online ones are great. We record them, you get a copy of it, and you can do all that just by going to my website. Talk to you soon. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.